Today I'm delighted to speak to the great Mike Useem from the Wharton Business School. Mike, you've done a lot of research looking at Chile and the way it came back wonderfully from the 2010 earthquake. Tell us more about that.
In the earthquakes of the last century, it ranked number 6. In magnitude, it was 500 times greater than that it hit Haiti about 6 weeks before. On the magnitude scale, it was an 8.8. And everybody in that country felt the earthquake. I was there this week, talked with a dozen people, kind of like people in the U.S. talk about where they were on 9/11. All of 10 people, all 10, each of them had a story of what happened. They remember it as if it's yesterday. The impact of this earthquake cannot be overstated. But if you look at the rating agency's appraisal of Chile's credit, unaffected by the earthquake, the stock market took almost no hit, economic growth back on pretty much on schedule within a few months.
What did they do to turn Chile around? Are there any lessons that jumped out at you?
Two big lessons. Number one, the people who are responsible for the country, in this case the president, he had a cabinet of 22 members, he said unequivocally, we're coming back. So his commitment, his drive, he went to the far end of a spectrum of taking charge and really saying we have to do this and being adamant with follow-up that they had to do it. Secondly, Chile, despite the military coup back in 1973, has a long history since democracy was restored of fairness, equitable treatment of people regardless of where they are, region, or who they are, a rule of law, enforcement of the laws. So building codes are very tough in Chile, and they're enforced. Corruption compared to many other countries at a minimum. With all that, strong leadership at the top, unequivocally important, a strong institutional tradition or a set of institutional principles saying we have to do this fairly, we have to do it quickly, we have to do it honestly. Chile's back on its feet from a setback that for most countries could have led to permanent damage, and certainly they would not have come back as fast as Chile.